So hello, so today we'll see some basic stitching. So our project will be to connect these two sides with this white foam as I have done to these two sides, and the second thing will be to uh, stitch these two sides to each other so that they don't open up like this. Although they are I have stitched it to the white part, that foam part, but still they open up like this. So our objective will be to stitch these two sides with the foam, and the second will be to stitch these two sides so that they will be uh, stick to each other and then they open for these two sides. So let's begin. So first of all we'll take this thread and we'll put this thread inside this needle end. I have taken a long needle and we will, as I have taken this inside this needle, and we'll take a long thread because earlier I have taken a short thread, not a comparatively short thread, and it finished it. So this time I need to take a little bit long. So this much will be enough, I think. So let's break the thread. Now we'll connect this two end of the thread and tie a simple knot. As you saw, I have tied a simple knot and closed both the ends, so you can see this will become a circle like kind of thing, and the thread and the needle will be inside that. Oh, it got tangled up. I need to clear it, otherwise this thread will become useless. As you saw, the needle is inside this thread, and both the ends of the thread have been closed through a simple knot. So let's begin stitching. Before stitching we need to arrange it because it is all messed up because due to this long thread. Yes, now it's sorted out. Now we need to begin stitching. Before beginning to stitch, we will add some rubber bands for structural support, because if we don't do so, then it will open up and you will be facing problem while stitching. Just to ensure that this cloth don't loosen up, just hold it tight, otherwise you will see wrinkles get formed over here on the upper side, which you don't want. This single thread will be this single rubber band will be enough, I think, but on safer side, let's take 2 rubber bands. No, single will be enough because it is getting So you can see I have arranged this one corner. Let's open this rubber because as this foam is very soft, not rigid, so it is getting like bending. So we'll keep this simple, like I will hold it and arrange this corner and I will start stitching. The first step in stitching, while you enter this needle, put this inside this foam, you need to ensure that it is just enough inside gone and it will come out from other side. After the needles come from the other side, you need to pull all the thread till it reaches the end point, and this is the part you need to ensure that you don't need to pull all the thread from that hole because it will come, the whole thread will come out. So you need to put this needle inside that circle so that a knot will be formed and the thread will not come out. So this is the, here is the catch point. So you can see that this got entangled properly, and now I need to put this part, stitch this part. Now you can just put the needle inside and you don't need to care about that about the thread because it will not come out now anymore. You need to take care, precaution, because the needle can get pierced in our fingers, so you need to be a little bit careful. As you can see, one sided is done. We need to go for the other side. For the other side, first we need to go through this white part. So actually I learned this stitching technique from my mother. Actually I was just observing her when she was doing this stitching, and I thought this is not that technical, it's just simple. So the other side is done and we need to come back to the first side. In the same process we need to repeat. We just need to put all these things together. I think the thread may be may So again we have come to the last part. So now we need to arrange these last two corners. So in the same way that I have done to the other part, we need to repeat that same process. Just slightly put it inside that foam and cloth together and use little bit force. You need to be careful so that you don't pierce your fingers. And the last corner, now you can see it's all done up. We just need to go to the part 2. We need to stitch this both sides. Actually these sides are already have been stitched with this foam. We just need to put this cloth part together. For that reason we are just You can see it's almost done. Just another for this loose part. Now it's done. Now just put a knot over here so that the stitching will be complete. And you can see this is the final product. So let's put a knot at this end point to complete this. So it's done. Finally, I just stitched my first stitching, basic stitching, and it's done. So thank you for watching. Bye.